You have D2 net is hibernation zone, where Atlantis and Lemuria physically exist. All right, these are main control areas right now for surface Earth and for what goes on down here. And as far as programs being sent in, emotional body impulses, did anybody ever think of where do your thoughts come from? Everybody has thoughts and feelings, but where do the thoughts come from? Oh, a thought just came. From where? We tend to not think about this, right? Sometimes they're yours. Sometimes they're from your own higher levels of consciousness and your, own expanded identity. And sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're literally being rode in on a wave that at various times are like pulse waves that are literally coming from the hibernation zones down into your light body structure, and you're picking them up as if they were your own, and they'll mess with your emotional body. Just like if you think a thought and it's negative, it will direct your emotional body and your biochemicals to create a sensation that is unpleasant emotionally. All right, if you choose to change a thought to a more positive one, and you put as much energy into making that a positive thought as you did putting the negative thought in, you will find you will progressively shift your biochemicals and create a more peaceful, harmonious feeling in your body as far as emotion goes. But when you have these nasty hibernation zones sending frequencies down into your natural light body structure through the Earth's light body structure, what you're getting are things that they're not even your negative thoughts. They are thought forms that are being fed into this system. Various different individuals get certain type ones depending on who you are, and if they know you and you don't remember who you are, they'll move some of you. If you've been movers and shakers in Atlantis, they want to get control of the bodies here. But also they're moving races. They're moving races right now into trying to create a World War III drama here because it serves their agenda. So it's very important to, when you're doing spiritual growth, to really ask yourself, where did that thought come from? To learn to take a little bit of a step aside from yourself and say, what am I thinking right now? Because you'll find some weird things, like part of you's thinking about this over here, and another part's over here, and another part's over here. You'll actually find you're thinking about several things, and you didn't even realize you were thinking about anything. And some of those thoughts will indeed be yours as you're trying to figure things out on various levels. Others will be weird thoughts, especially thoughts that try to make you feel bad about yourself or bad about somebody else, or nobody loves me, or that person doesn't love me, or that person meant to be mean to me, or that person said this, and that meant this, and it might not be true. They're sending in distortion filters to try to create conflict between people and within people. So the more mindful we can become of taking a breath, slowing down a little, what is my mind doing right now? This is key to getting control of your mind. Because if you won't control your mind, somebody will be glad to. And that's what's happening on this planet. Nobody's taking responsibility for controlling their thought patterns because they learned through the false information that it wasn't necessary to do that. And it is necessary to learn to observe yourself, self-reflection, like in the word translations of the Aurora song. To just be aware, be self-reflective. Think about what you're doing and realize if you see something in there, if there's a thought coming up that's telling you something bad about yourself, that's making you feel bad, which will make you feel defeated, which will make you just do actions that do not support your growth because you don't believe you actually can, you can break that vicious cycle by when you see a thought like that coming up, say, excuse me, no. And don't fight with it. Right? No. And turn your back. Right? And put in the opposite. I choose to know I am loved. I am loved by the Christ no matter what I have done, no matter what I have become or not become. The Christ loves me just as I am, and I can grow from here to be whatever I would love to be.